Stop. No, you don't. I'm hitting the button right here.
Let's do it. All right.
So that was so weird, guys. We have no idea what happened.
No idea what happened. So let's just wait, I guess. Well, you know what was weird was no viewers were there anyway. Let's see.
So either YouTube is on the fritz or Streamlabs is on the fritz.
It says right here one person's watching.
So I'm totally...
So it's working, look. See?
Well, I know, but it
says right here.
But look, up there it says 0 viewers.
Here it says there's 3 people watching. I think there's something freaking wrong with this damn program. We never, you know, I haven't restarted the program before we got started. Look, it's starting to act stupid here even. It's, look at this.
They're saying YouTube glitch. Hey, Randy.
Hey, Randy, what's going on? Well, shoot.
That's what, it doesn't make sense. I'm like totally confused here.
Yeah, it makes no sense whatsoever.
Yeah, Alexander, it said it just dropped, and like we legit have no idea. We didn't hit the end stream button in Streamlabs, and so something funky like a monkey's going on. We don't really know for sure what it is, but
Makes no sense at all, because I mean...
I'm wondering if there is something going on with YouTube's, because they were having people with, oh, hey, Grandpa, I haven't seen you for a while. Oh, hey, Twisted Candle. People were saying... It
says 19 viewers up top, 16 down below.
Listen, but they were saying that it wasn't...
But we just
Dave,
played it
I'm
back.
Sorry. Dave said he cried. I think it has to be something with YouTube is on the fritz, because people's comments wouldn't come up. Remember, they said there was a lag, and then it was... they were getting the buffering thing. Hambone seems to think it's tied to the bombing in Nashville, which it really
Well, we have
be.
Nashville on here, bud. How about the reconnaissance mission? We like go out there with your cell phone, call us, and let's report on what's really going on. Because I'm kind of curious. I heard some conspiracy theory stuff on HVAC Hub, I think it was, that supposedly there were some Dominion machines sent there to the AT&T building that supposedly, you know, this.
Oh, now he's getting into conspiracy theories, folks. Like
yep, you know, I got my tin hat in here somewhere.
Dave said that they were still chatting, but we were on repeat and then froze. So yeah, it has to be YouTube. Like we didn't end anything.
Yeah, I mean, I got 10 meg uploaded. Ain't great, but it's more than adequate. Usually you only need 4. I don't know.
Oh, and Twisted, I was so excited to see that you got something from Chris.
Yeah, you made out like a doll.
That's really cool. Yeah, and I thought it was so awesome. If you guys haven't seen what Chris did, you need to go check out.
He was like Oprah.
Yeah,
you get a tool. You get a tool. You get a tool. Everyone gets a tool. Well,
he had a big Oprah
13
moment.
people did. I mean, they gave away some high dollar stuff too, man.
Oh. So Ham said he thinks that they've tied it to the anti-5G folks. So is that what they're saying? Oh, nice.
What did he do?
He's doing the, like, you know what the Italians do? They're like,
oh, mamma mia.
Mozzarella.
Why did it ask for you to okay it first?
Mozzarella. Probably, I don't know, because it was a hand sign. I don't know.
It ain't a bad hand sign.
Oh, yeah, Dave won too. And I know Jess Egan won.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Big Chingus. I love you. I love that name, Big Chingus. Everyone's online spending the stimulus money, he said.
Oh, yeah. Problem is when you're in HVAC, you don't get any of that money because we make too much. So, and since somebody has a lot of school debt, we can't claim her and me together, so we're individual. So I really don't get no money. I got a couple $100 last time. It's the working man that pays all the taxes that gets nothing, you know. It is what it is, though.
Yeah. You know, I wonder if there would be a way to do some HVAC
I'm wondering why you would put an
stories.
RV down there, blow it up, but let's put a 15-minute timer in it so that...
Well, it's because they didn't want to
in
kill...
15 minutes, I will explode.
They didn't want to kill anybody.
Then why did you even do it at all?
Because obviously they were trying to get rid of some evidence. That's my thoughts on it.
Yeah, but what was inside the building?
Yes, Grandpa, that was me playing my flute. I tooted that's what I call it, by the way. I call it tooting. I tooted not today Sunday, but last Sunday. They wanted me to do like 20 minutes of stuff out like in the balcony area. So I know
Where's the dog?
She's in the chair. There's been people online here and there, like always wanting me to like hear me play. So since Rick finally recorded me, I figured, hey, let's put that in there.
Hey, there's the guy of the hour that gave away all that free stuff.
Ah, hey, Oprah, HVAC Oprah clause.
HVACR video
You're a little bit
Oprah.
of everything.
Yep.
Yeah, Chris, that was so epic what you did. We were telling everybody before you got on that they need to check out that video if they haven't already. Oh, so Ray Ray's saying the bomber is dead. Yeah, we heard that. Of course, they always blow
Or they
themselves
say
up.
he's dead. They found DNA. Now, when was the last time you found DNA inside of an RV that's blown up and then burned?
Well, maybe there were like, DNA splatters all over of things that didn't burn.
Maybe that's what we'll do. So we're talking about the HVAC crap. We'll just talk about freaking conspiracy theories.
I think that would be kind of funny. We could come on, like we could do it.
Call me with your best conspiracy theories. Call me right now.
We could do an HVAC conspiracy theory night, and we could come on wearing tinfoil hats.
I'm all for it.
That'd be kind of funny, wouldn't it?
Be a break from the norm. Who gives a crap about TXVs? Let's talk about conspiracies.
But is there really HVAC conspiracies? Like, there's lots of other conspiracy theories. Now you're backpedaling. Yeah, he says he's not really that nice. He just needed a tax write-off.
Yeah, if you're having a hard time making ends meet, just get a hold of Chris. He's giving things away. He'll take care of you.
I like what John said. They found his fecal matter splatter.
Nice.
I figured that, it was probably other bodily fluids, but, that contains DNA. But what do I know?
Are they trying to say the guy was inside the thing?
I don't know.
I'd be curious.
I wonder if he was a terrorist.
Supposedly, it took out some cell phone tower stuff, like way far away, even, which is kind of interesting.
Do you think they'll say that he has like terrorists? Like they'll have this big like conspiracy theory like backstory? Oh, it's Sir Galahad. Happy New Year to you too, Sir Galahad. Do you know what that's from?
No.
Sir Galahad, isn't that from Robin Hood Men in Tights? I think.
News to me. I haven't seen that before.
Shannon.
That's another new name, though.
Shannon said it's always the TXV. The TXV is always a big conspiracy.
Just get rid of it.
That is a good one.
Just solder it shut, drill a hole through it any size you want. It'll make an orifice. It'll be fine. You don't need none of that variable stuff. It's okay.
Yeah, this is some good stuff, guys. So we may have to put some thought and consideration into that.
True. That would be quite interesting to be at least. Definitely would be interesting. It's kind of weird now. Now it's actually working, but it still ain't accurate. You get 31 at the top and 27 at the bottom. Makes no sense.
Well, right here it says 29, and see up there it says 31. So there's some, I don't know what in the world is going on.
You programmed it. You put that little flute thing in there, and that's what screwed it all up.
I know it did not.
Yep. I'm surprised you even ran that a couple more times there, advertising for yourself.
So Big Chingus is saying the guy signed over 2 houses to his online girlfriend.
The guy that went boom.
So the Knights from the Round Table. Yep. So it was Sir Galahad. It's from Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Oh, okay.
At least that's how I know it. Is from Robin Hood Men in Tights. It's a classic movie.
Kind of. The next thing we know, we'll be talking about Oak Island or something now.
I love Oak Island. Do you guys watch Oak Island? That's one of my favorite guilty pleasure shows. I like
hate
to watch
that thing.
He hates it. He hates it when they repeat all their names.
They repeat their names over and over. Tim Bowers, an archaeologist, blah blah blah, and longtime friend, blah blah blah. And they do it over, and they'll do it again 4 or 5 more times. Like, by now, you should know what the guy's biography is, It's just craziness. It's nuts.
It is nuts.
It's nuts. Almost crazy as taking an RV and parking it in front of an AT&T building and doing something stupid, like having a 15-minute countdown.
I wonder, well, I was going to say, yeah, it's not like he blew himself up because, obviously, he gave him a countdown. He gave him a warning.
No, they probably killed him after they got him to do it. So, who knows? So, what else do we got going on out there? We got any other?
I just posted our phone number again.
Ask us anything.
If anybody wants to call. Oh, Sir Galahad said he had mental illness.
Oh, I've got that. That ain't nothing new.
Okay, this doesn't make sense. So why isn't my thing coming up? Oh, that's top chat. We want live chat because I don't even see my name.
How does it decide it's a top chat when they ain't even freaking? Don't.
It's supposed to be live chat because all messages are visible. Because I posted our phone number and it's not even coming up. So like I'm posting in here and it's not coming up. So weird. So if you would like to give us a call, we would love to hear
And it
from
didn't
you.
even show up now that you corrected it to the most recent. So
No.
where would it have been
So,
inserted it at?
Give us a call
Calls on the hit lines.
at 937-589-3780.
Call now.
Yeah, like it won't, I can't even, it's not even doing it. It won't even let me, I think it froze up. Nope, it didn't freeze up. But like it won't even let me see, it comes up showing that I'm a mod, but then it goes away. So,
Probably because
yeah.
you're not. Yeah, I did. Right there it is.
I know, but it usually has my moderator thing beside me and it doesn't. So something's weird. And see, it didn't even come up there.
You're on crack.
So, yeah, Chris, I think Rick sent you an email with the
link. But
with the link.
it should still be good.
Yeah, so yeah, because it'll go right into there.
Yeah. Small
So-
picture diagnostics at gmail.com or something like that.
Yeah, so if you would like to come in, Chris, for a little while, hang out,
I mean, we'd have to charge you for it, but I mean, if I don't want to like bring your numbers
you
up.
know why? For some reason, it's not letting me
Because a
post.
phone number. Oh, but I didn't block anything like that for numbers.
No, that's so weird.
Well, it'll automatically block web addresses and things like that. Just do it all with no dashes in between it.
But it shouldn't. When did you do that?
It's always been like that.
Well,
It keeps
I
people
was-
from doing stupid stuff.
I was able to post things before.
I mean, there's a list of names and things that I put in there that will stop, but it your bot's talking to people too. What's up with that? There you go.
Well, yeah, because I just did it on your phone.
937-589-3780. But yeah, we could try. Can I do the invite thing? Because that was the other crappy thing here.
Well, no, you can't do it because you can't because you're linked to that screen.
Yeah, it don't matter.
You can't show everybody our secrets. And now we're freezing again.
What?
Yeah.
You sure? Where you?
Dave G just said we kept freezing.
Are we still frozen?
I don't know.
I didn't even check to see which Wi-Fi I'm on. I'm on the backup G, 5G. It should all be working.
He said now they're saying we're buffering again.
The CPU down there says 7%. The kilobyte upload.
I don't understand.
I let you set it up, and this is what happens.
I didn't change anything, so stop blaming this on me.
It's all your fault.
I did not do anything.
Let's go to settings. Let's go to video. Common frames per second. You can't even change none of this crap.
Because we're in the middle of streaming.
Well, that's horse shit.
Yeah, now it says we're buffering again. This doesn't make any sense.
I let you do it, and you broke it.
I didn't do
it worked fine before
anything.
somebody put her little flute thing in there.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Self-righteous. Just pound your chest. Pound away.
Pete's sake. Pete's sake. So, again, call us.
Here's the bit rate. I can't change bit rate or none of that crap.
Give us a call. 937-589-3780. We would
Or-
love to hear from you.
Back to 37 viewers, but shit, that sucks. I don't know why the hell it stopped. What else we got? Voice-o-meter output. See how audio input capture voice meter is not working? That's kind of
No,
interesting.
it's always muted, or else we get that bad feedback thing.
Alexander, is it like saying, like, are you like noticing that on other things too?
That's so weird.
Good here, Rich says. Well, Rich is the only important person because he's the one who did that awesome freaking incredible
That'll work,
hawk
yeah.
looking sawing back here. I think it just changed colors. Well, maybe it's holding steady.
I think you're on crack.
I might be. You never know. Nope. Lacing that thing. I don't know if I can send.
You can't put anything over there because then you'll see everything.
I don't think it'd be anything that important. There we go.
See?
Yeah. Copy the clipboard. See if we can do it through Messenger. Not working. Oh, there's a Christopher, I bet you.
Oh, hey, it's. Oh, wait, stop.
Hold on.
Stay. Wait.
Yep.
Wait.
Bring it up.
We gotta
Gotta get it. Bring it up here. Hold on a minute. Oh, you're slow. You're slow. Yep.
Here we go, folks. the one and only Oprah himself.
Is that coming through? Yeah, that's coming through really good there. That's good. Now let me bring him down to here. Let me get over to my important spot. Why is he not popping through? Oh, there we go. He got
I
scared.
have to tell my webcam.
Oh, I'm kind of sad that we don't have your toilet picture. I kind of enjoyed looking at your toilet the other night.
That is pretty funny, huh? I pulled that up on my phone. The scary thing about that toilet picture was I went live on a service call and I was scouring through my phone trying to find a picture, and I had a picture of my toilet in my phone. Go figure. Why, I don't know, and I thought that was appropriate.
There's nothing wrong with a good toilet. I replaced our toilet, and it's really cool.
Actually,
Joe
that
Stinson.
toilet's one of the most comfortable toilets I've ever bought, and I don't remember what kind it was, and I kind of want to go buy another one just to put it in storage because it's awesome.
I mean, this new one is like a quarter of a gallon of flush or whatever. I hit the button and it's like pretty
It's something
neat.
about the height. Like, okay, we probably need to change the subject.
16
but
and
I
a
love the
half
height of that
inches.
toilet,
I mean,
Yeah,
you know,
it's chair height.
I like an elongated bowl so my
Yes,
thing
Rick
doesn't
needs
get
an elongated bowl.
Yeah, because there's just so much thing in the front there. You know, I just don't want to get it contaminated. So
So I bring toilet talk to the show.
you're listening to Toilet Talk
With Chris Stefanovich.
for real.
Something about the overtime show and this show, I just bring shit talk. Sorry, part of my
Shit
French.
talk. There
Toilet
ain't nothing
talk.
wrong with that.
I mean-
it don't matter. This thing's already crashed. Something went down and
Yeah.
we got booted. I had like 70 some people, 80 people, and it freaking went.
I was gonna say I saw you go live earlier, and then I came
Yeah.
on and you were
Me too.
still
And
on.
it crashed.
What?
I have no idea why. And even like right now, if you look at the bottom left corner, it says 28 people. Top right corner, like our live view, shows 31 people. So it's lagging, which makes no sense. But, you know, she didn't put down the chat for like ultra low latency. And I don't remember if she has it set for variable bit rate or if it's fixed.
No, the whole thing is low latency, and that's what it saves your settings so you don't have to redo it.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just kind of wild because it's like, what the heck?
But I think people are saying that YouTube is like not
Acting weird.
behaving either. So
Yeah, YouTube has a lot of glitches. I try not to let it stress me out, but it happens all the time. So
Yeah, I can imagine when you get like thousands of people. You guys had a crap load watching last night.
yeah, that was awesome.
Or yeah, yesterday, yeah. And
I had no idea because I was at work. So like I had something on my phone, but I couldn't see anything. And I get bummed out too because there is not a single way to do a mobile call in and have it have good audio. Like I've tried Bluetooth audios, microphones, none of it works. It all sounds like you're in a toilet bowl.
You tried it with like a wired one?
Yeah, I was using a wired mic yesterday.
Really?
But you didn't sound
Yeah, I was
all
using a
that
wired
bad.
mic that plugs into my phone.
Hmm.
So
That's weird.
yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, and I've noticed like the requests to join the Overtime Web Facebook page. I mean, I'm moderator on that, and I'm like constantly ting 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 ting. I'll have like 3 or 4 or 5 coming in at a time. I mean, it's like nuts. It's got to be. I haven't checked the numbers lately.
I probably should, but I don't pay attention to the admin section of that. I just honestly, I have most notifications turned off on my phone, because I don't know. I'm not good
distraction.
at dealing with social media stuff. So I'm
I
just
ain't
really bad
either,
at
'cause
it. Turn it all off and then just log in whenever I want.
Yeah, that's probably what I ought to do. Because, I mean, it was like, I always think it's text message or something like that. And I mean, I kind of got them separate, but it's like, okay, usually that ring is an urgent message or breaking news or something. And I flip over to it and it's like, yeah, there's nothing there. It's like, that sucks. But yeah, whatever.
So, Chris, Rich was wanting to know where your poop calendar is.
My poop calendar. My wife threw a box in my office today and said, "Here's your stuff. I don't want to look at it anymore."
Nice.
I do think
right
that's
here.
hilarious.
And there's the poop calendar. So
Love
I
it.
have
That's
yet
the best
to,
thing ever.
open it up. I've been dealing with other stuff all day today, so I haven't opened it up and put it anywhere.
Do you have any calls?
But one of my favorite presents of Christmas, I'm going to show you guys right now. Hold on.
Oh, we know about it.
Did you get an air hood?
No.
No, you don't know about this one.
Whoa.
Is that a refrigerator? Oh my
It is a
God.
mini
That
fridge
is
for
awesome.
my office, so I can have beer in my office and it's cold all the time.
Nice.
That's nice. You see,
That is
you
my
got that
favorite
fridge.
present.
I got one out in the garage that they gave me because I don't know, whatever reason they was going to throw it away. I'm like, does that work? He's like, yeah. I'm like, you want it? He's like, no. I'm like, I'll take it. All right, bye. So
I was
I got a
surprised
little
at how
one.
light this was. And it's for there's a funny joke with that too, because I've been telling my wife that I want to get a mini fridge for my office for like the last 6 months. And she's like, you don't need a mini fridge. That's stupid. Da 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 da. And then she like somewhere along the lines changed her mind and then bought me that one. And
Nice.
but it's funny though, because it's super light. I went to go pick it up from the living room and bring it in here, and I was like, what? This thing doesn't weigh anything. Like, it's
Yeah.
perfect.
Probably can't hardly hear it running either. I know that
That's
one that I've got. I kind of like was wondering if I was wasting electricity having an extra refrigerator running, but it makes it convenient because we got it in the garage.
I have one of those commercial ones in my garage, that big 2-door cooler thing. And my electric bill is through the roof right now. Like, and that thing has all the energy functions in it too. It's all LEDs and ECMs and all this crap. But dude, my electric bill right now is $400 a month, and it's like, what is going
Holy
on?
crap.
Ouch.
Killing me. Normally it's about 200, so it's like something's killing it, and that fridge is the only difference. So
Yeah, that's crazy. What are you doing?
yeah,
I'm checking my comments because I don't think they're posting.
Yeah.
Oh,
I have to say though, like,
Hey,
and I've
Susie.
been this whole Christmas season and everything, I've been totally reflecting on this stuff. I am so thankful for my petty problems. Like, the first world problems is I'm bitching about my second fridge running my electric bill up. Like, seriously, there's so many people that have so many more problems than I do. So I'm very
Yeah.
fortunate.
I mean, and what's really weird is when I'm like bouncing around in some of the other groups where some of these people that are in the field are actually talking about having bad Christmases because they haven't been working, which I don't understand. But I mean, I suppose different.
Kind of understand it. I mean, we're dead right now. But the guys are still doing okay, but they're getting like 30 hours a week. I mean, we're slow.
Really?
So it's kind of scary. But our
Do you think
restaurants
it
are all
has
shut.
something to do with the shutdown, so less demand,
Oh, yeah.
or is it just the weather this time of year always sucks?
No, because we normally boom with the refrigeration right now. With our restaurants being, the restaurants are only open to serve to-go food. And even when they had like limited capacity and could do outdoor dining, it was still slow because the cooks, they don't have a full staff breaking the equipment.
Oh,
So,
true.
I'd argue to say 90% of our service calls are kitchen staff abusing the equipment, and they're not abusing it. So you're only getting real, true repairs, refrigerant leaks, and different things like that. There's no more temperature controllers shorting out because they tried to wash it at the end of the night and that kind of crap. So, no, we're slow.
See, we get slow
Like,
generally in February, March is our worst. We usually will coast through here a little bit because we're behind on all of our service agreements, which, we had like a
Yeah.
crap load to do and we've been trying to hammer those out. And it's like as we get older, it's like time keeps passing. It's like, holy crap, we're at the end of December here. And it's like, we haven't slowed down a bit. I mean, granted, I've been going home at, 3:30, 4 o'clock. I've already got 8+ hours, so it's not a big deal, but it's like, it's just, I don't know. The whole year, this whole month has just been crazy fast.
we're down, like, as far as sales for the year, we're down like 20-25% from
Ugh.
previous year. So, but for me personally,
Did your
again,
overhead go
this
down
is
too,
where I have
though?
to remember things. I prefer, like, I like this time of year. I don't like the fact that we're down in sales, but I mean, I like the slowdown time because I want to be able to spend time at home and that kind of stuff. So, I plan for it, kind of a thing. I know a lot of people don't. So again, I'm thankful for my problems. So
Yeah. Or like some of them I was looking at, and these guys are saying they're working 70, 90, 100 hours. And I'm like, holy crap, I've never worked that. It's like, I mean, granted,
no, I'm not a supermarket guy. The most I ever worked was probably 65 hours, maybe 70. And that was like an extreme. Like, that wasn't regular. That was like one weekend for an entire year. We don't do anything crazy.
I
And
mean,
we
we
haven't
do a
had that in
mixture
years.
of everything. I mean, we got, the freaking factories, and then we've got the grocery stores that are all spread out, anywhere from 50 to 60 miles away from each other, and all the equipment's in horrible shape. But it's like, I never come nowhere near that. I'm lucky if maybe I might get a 10 hours might be the highest. That was when things were really bad in the summer and fan motors were going out and didn't have any that were huge and things like that. And it's like, I mean, I remember that when I first started, because we did so many residential calls, it get below 32 degrees and everything would go to hell. I mean, and you would run nonstop from, we got done at 4:30 and you'd run nonstop till 9:30, and then it might die off for a few hours, but it's not like that no more.
Yeah.
And that was a
Yeah,
different company too. So, I mean, it's just, it's different. I don't know. Everything's just a little bit different now. But none of the crap that I see some of these guys talk about in some of these different forums and stuff, I sometimes wonder if they're not telling the truth or what. Hard to say.
Yeah. Some of the Facebook stuff gets really toxic. Like I genuinely I say that I'm bad at it, but I really don't get on Facebook very much other than to like, schedule a video post or something. And then every once in a while I get in and comment. I'll look at my notifications. If people are sending me messages or replying to my stuff, then I'll do it. But I don't know. I
They're
still have a
showing
hard
up in
time
my
with it.
feed, and that's the only time I see them. Like if I've been in one of these, it's like obviously they're spying on me because it'll be the hub or it'll be refrigeration tech or the new one's service tech or something, and all of a sudden you start getting one thing here or whatever, and it's like, oh, it's because they knew I was
I
looking.
only see notifications if someone actually tags me or something. Like I have everything else turned off, so I don't see group posts.
I had to
don't
get
see,
rid of that Discord server
unless I
thing.
go in there looking for it. So the Discord server I turned off
Oh
notifications.
my God,
for
that
too.
thing drove me nuts. I finally just uninstalled it because it was like
No,
next thing I know,
just turned off notifications, and I'll
I
log
did.
in.
I've turned them all off, and then something new would come up, a new subject or something. And next thing I know, I'm getting pinned on that, and it's like they're not even talking to me. But it's like, what the hell? Finally, I was
Yeah,
like, you know what?
log
I don't.
in. I mean, I kind of have to log in because it's kind of
Well,
my
it's
server.
kind of
but-
yours,
Yeah, but I log in to say hi. But I mean, realistically, I only get on there once or twice a week and say hi to everybody. And then just check to see if there's any notifications. I don't.
I did start a Facebook group called HVAC Survival. So I tried the page thing, and that wasn't real that great. So I figured I'll make it a group. So I did start a group. So if you guys want to search that on Facebook and request membership, go ahead and do it, and we'll see if we can get our own little thingy going, whatever. So
I actually started a group, but I never made it public. Like I never shared it just
I
because
think I've got it public.
I don't want the headache. So
Yeah, I'm just kind of curious if I can have the same headaches that like Gil's talked about. He's like, I don't even go in my own group no more. So it's like,
yeah,
it'll get
they
overridden,
start to get really big.
But I don't want to let it turn into one of those toxic groups where everybody, oh, you're a freaking retard, you're stupid, why'd you just do it? But at the same time, I don't want it to be, hey, how do you hook up this thermostat? It's like, no, it ain't the do-it-yourselfer thing. No, not happening.
I still am kind of stubborn with it. It's ironic, but I'm still stubborn and I'm slow with social media. I sometimes don't understand it
It's
to the
one of the
point that I
few I
really
do.
know I should be better at it with the whole videos thing, but I'm really not. Like I'm like, ugh, just.
How much
Turn
would
it
you
off.
pay me to be your social media manager?
You can slip in all the little flute videos you want if you want to run it. You've got all my passwords. Do whatever you want with it.
But I don't have.
know that
we don't
I
even
had
have time
someone
to
contact
record
me
flute videos.
about I had
What's that?
someone contact me about becoming a manager, and it was ridiculous how much money they wanted. I was like,
Yeah, it's
I don't
like,
have that kind of money.
Yeah, why would I do
So-
that? Yeah.
Yeah.
I can only imagine. I mean, I ain't got too much things. I mean, every now and again, I've been getting them to try to get me to check out their products or some crap. But that's even died off, luckily. I did one little two-way freaking gyro for like a phone selfie stick thing. It was $80, and they sent the money for it, and I tried it out, and I don't like it. So I went ahead and finally fulfilled my obligation, did a basic video on it. I'm going to send the stupid thing back, get the money back, and then I'm not going to do it ever again. That was so dumb.
So one of the guys in chat said he wants to learn more about Emerson controllers. Where can he get more information on that?
Our guy,
Emerson
Jason-
controllers, like E2 controllers or
Yeah, can you give us
Or
some
Dixel
more?
controllers, or because Emerson has a whole line.
Yeah,
I mean, obviously,
that's
you want to go to
huge.
Emerson's website.
are we talking
And they're
like
gonna
building
have
automation, or are we talking just like Emerson, like Chris said, Dixel or something like that, like a little thermostat type controller?
Yeah,
And then you have, like,
JYP,
the
let us know.
E2, you have White Rogers controllers is all Emerson. Emerson basically owns almost everything but like
Pretty
two
much.
brands.
They also have a flute called Emerson.
I mean, we've got
Spelled the same way too.
a control guy, but he would never in a million years come on here. I mean, most of them don't care for this. So it's like, they and Jason's really smart. I mean, he was a service guy before he got hurt. He like fell off the ladder and like shattered his knee. And so he ended up going into controls. And I mean, so he understands the equipment and does the programming and stuff. We've hired like 5 control guys now. It's nuts. I mean, 5 may even have 6. I don't know. It's
That
crazy.
many?
Yeah, we got Jason.
Wow.
We got the guy we hired from our supply house. the military guy, and then we had another guy. So we got 4 or 5, something like that. It's crazy. And they're swamped ass busy too. But that crap's expensive. It always
how was
amazes
your
me. Pretty good. I can't complain a bit. Let's see. Christmas Eve, we went to eat with some of my friends at one of the restaurants, and that was pretty good. And then Christmas morning, we ended up going over her mom and dad's, which they always have brunch. And then we do presents with her mom's sister. And then as they leave, we do the stuff with her mom and dad, and my kids are there. And then we came back to my place around 3-ish, 2 o'clock area, swapped some things with my dad. And that's when we did the video with my sign back there. You see my cool sign?
Yeah, I did.
Yep, that's the kids gave me the little controller for LED lighting and stuff, so they can do all kinds of different things. But Rich made me my sign. I heard you got a sign too.
Yeah, Rich gave me one too. It's sitting back over here. I haven't gotten LED lights or anything for it yet, but that was super neat. Super neat to see that. It's really cool.
And I mean, he did an unbelievable job on it. I mean, you know, I'm very OCD, and I could see where he cleaned up the back side of it with the wire brush wheel and stuff. I mean, I looked at his bins; they're perfectly broke, just equal. I mean, they're perfect. Yeah. I mean, no scratch marks on the metal. I mean, he is a true freaking perfectionist. I never find people that do work like that ever, and I mean, it looked really good.
It's awesome. Yeah, yep. I was so blown away. I knew something was coming when they sent that to me, but I didn't know what it was, and I was blown away. It was really cool. That was very, very cool of them to do that. So
yeah, my kids got involved in that or something. My daughter did. She thought of it, and then they hornswoggled and got his information and stuff. And so it was cool. A big time surprise for me, because I'm like, they're like, you're gonna like it, but we can't tell you what it is.
Yeah, it's a secret.
You know, that, like, genuinely, I'm enjoying. I hate the social media aspect of this. I hate the drama aspect of all this stuff, but it's things like that, meeting people like Rich, and then Ike, you know, we know Ike too, and the overtime guys, and you, and meeting the community of people makes the little bit of drama that we go through worth it, because you've made friends and stuff. And, you know, I'm so humbled to have someone, you know, send me a sign like that. That was really cool, you know. And
yeah. People actually like you enough to watch you and type stuff. I mean, that, you know, I'm not like doing any, like, we didn't talk about nothing specifically here tonight. I mean, I'll talk about anything they want, and that, you know, that's just kind of how I go. Because my videos and stuff, I either talk to them while I'm there, because I don't have near the views you got. But I mean, you know, it's like, well, they don't. These people here are actually, I hate to say dedicated, but I mean, they actually watch it, so they don't have any questions. They watched the whole video. They didn't skip around. And move the cast. Oh, whoops. There you go.
That's
my kid pops in there. Move the mouse cursor from the screen. It's showing up in your video panel.
Whoopsie.
Whoops. But yeah, it's just crazy, because I mean, you know, these guys here, they show up when there's other streams on, you know, and I don't want to sound like a sissy or nothing, but I'm really moved. I'm like, hey, these guys actually like to see this. It's like, to me, it's special.
Now we know they're just here to see me.
And honestly, they are, because I mean, when it was just me, there was like 25 people. She comes down here, next thing I know, it starts shooting up to like 60 something. It's like, what the hell? Yeah. They're using me for my woman. What the hell? So
that's fun.
If you guys can get me 150 or 300 people, we can make a deal.
Oh, stop it. They can't afford me.
I'm kidding.
I am a little.
Kinda.
I'm expensive.
Yeah. Which I've been trying out those field piece probes, dude. Those things work awesome. Thank you.
Cool. You're welcome. That's
yep,
cool.
They're awesome. I did a gas pressure setup, and then I did static pressure for giggles, which I got thinking about. I'm like, dang, so now I got to have 2 holes in my plenum, because I've got to take my temperature drops, and I want to do the static at the same time just for giggles, which I thought, it doesn't have to be simultaneously, but it worked. They work perfect. You can on the field piece app, you have to zero it on the probe, and then on the measure quick, you got to do it on the program. So, and it worked great on both of them. So it's really cool. So
something to remember too is you can just put the whole probe in the plenum.
Wow.
So, you know, if they're wireless, just put the whole probe in there. Zero. You know, so if you're working on a package unit or something like that, just put the whole probe in there. Then you don't have to drill a hole if you have the ability to do that. So,
really? So I figured it would need to have something like atmospheric pressure for the differential, but I suppose it wouldn't. You've already done it, and it did it?
Yeah.
Really? You probably would have to turn it on, though, outside of it before you put it in there. You know, you couldn't like be in the...
Make sure it's zeroed out, and then put it in there, and then you're good to go.
Any other
So-
tricks? That's a really good one.
Look what Ethan just
Yeah.
did.
Rich, I'm going to tell you what, buddy. I kind of asked my kids about it. I'm like, so you guys didn't really pay for anything, did you? I'm like, wait a minute. I just spent $500 a piece on you guys. So what did you really get me? They're like, well, we got the LED lighting.
Ethan just gave you $5.
That's what I'm saying. That's the reason why he did
Yeah.
it. He goes, here, because I didn't get you anything for Christmas. Here you go. I buy him $500 of the stuff. I got her $500 for the stuff, and they freaking... They kind of pawned it off like they got me the sign, and it's like, wait a minute, you know? So, I'm like, because I got to think about, they hornswoggled me.
Last week, my daughter said, hey, we need to go shopping, Dad. We want to go get Mom something. So I was like, all right, cool. So, you know, of course, I'm being the dad, so I'm messing with them. I'm like, you guys got your money and stuff? And they're like, yeah, we got our money. And then we get in the car and we start driving, and my daughter's like, Dad, I forgot my wallet. And I go, yeah, how convenient. You forgot your wallet. Like, okay, you know, and I'm just messing with my daughter.
I can loan you $10.
And then she doesn't want to tell me where we're going. And later on, I figured out why. Because we get to the shopping center and she's like, all right, I need to go in this store to get a blanket. And I'm like, all right, cool. And then she's like, and then we need to go to the makeup store. And I was like, nope, I don't go in makeup stores. That's not going to happen. And so then I'm looking at, I have a 14-year-old and then an 11-year-old. So I was like, well, I said, here's $50. I parked in front of the makeup store. It was the outside store. Just go in and get what you need. I'm like, I can see the store. I'm not going in there because they don't have dad seats or anything. So I'm like, no, just go in there and bring me my change.
Will you go into the...
They're not that bad, Chris. Rick goes into Ulta with me.
I hate Ulta. That's what it was Ulta. And I was like, no, because I went in there one time and they don't have dad chairs. And I was like, no. So no, I need a dad chair.
We cool now, dog?
Look, now he's...
Well, you know I don't get the full $5. You know they take a percentage of that money,
gave
right?
You another $5, so you're up to
30%
10.
of that money.
Is
so.
it 30%? I'm like, oh,
So you're gonna
crap.
get $7.
Yeah. Man.
Thanks,
man,
Ethan.
that hurts.
Yeah, did you see what he said? We cool now, dog?
Yeah, for real, dog. Yeah, we got it.
Did you have
Well,
to
now
get
you
that money out of your
$5.
safe?
Yeah, out of the safe I bought you. He just wanted. He goes, just give me any old safe for you know for my stuff. He goes, it don't even have to be fireproof. You know, he's like, you know, just something small like a filing cabinet. I get him a decent one because they went on sale and stuff. I'm like, I got him that and some other stuff, all his other Denver Broncos stuff and all that. And it's like,
So interesting how I don't know if it is for you, I'm sure it is, but as you get older, you know, as a kid, I can remember being so excited about Christmas because I wanted presents, you know?
yep,
And then now Christmas comes and it's just like, I'm just so excited to see people and to give, like
yeah,
genuinely. Like I could care less about what I get, like, you know, and that was the thing too. My wife and I, we have a hard time shopping for each other because for the most part, within reason, we get what we want throughout the year, you know? So
Same.
it's hard to like do an actual Christmas gift, you know?
yep.
But-
Same here. And for her, I mean, like she wanted the Apple Pencil, so I got that. She wanted an Apple Watch band, but they couldn't send it. So I would have had to gone to Fort Wayne, Indiana, or it had gone to Toledo, up in Ohio. So I'm like, that sucks. That's like an hour, you know, or more if I had to go to Toledo. So, and she's like, well, don't worry about it. Because I'm like, well, I was going to pick up the other kid. She wanted a freaking one of those robot vacuum things, and I got her a carpet cleaning thing too. And it was like, I'm like, well, I'll pick it up both at the same time. She's like, don't worry about it. So it's like, okay, great. So, but yeah, I know what you're saying because, you know, we always like was so excited about getting. That was one time that I got what I wanted. You know, birthdays and Christmas was the only time I usually got anything. Otherwise, save your money up and you got to go buy it yourself, which taught me responsibility and taught me how to work for my money. So I mean, that was good. So I mean, I wasn't going to be one of these freeloaders. So it was like, yeah. But I see what you're saying, and now more than ever, I'm like, you know, I got it. Might as well do it. You know, and then trying to help others out and stuff that it just
For sure.
it was
Within
neat.
reason.
yeah. Yep.
Yeah, totally.
It was awesome.
And it seems that every year I enjoy Christmas more and more, and it's interesting to reflect on it because it's not because I'm getting anything. Like, you know what I mean. Like it's not. It's more because I'm enjoying the time with people and enjoying, you know, giving special presents for someone. It doesn't have to be expensive, just anything, you know. And yeah, it's just. I guess that's just part of getting old. So.
Well, you know, and like I gave her mom I got the temperature clamp from Field Peace, and I didn't get it over there at their house. I'm like, all right. Well, I got a big old freaking pulley puller, and I got some really cool, you know, Under Armour stuff. That stuff's not cheap. I mean, that stuff can run anywhere from $35 to $55 for a freaking shirt.
Actually, I need more Under Armour stuff because I wear the Under Armour black, like, spandexy shirts or whatever underneath the heat shield ones, and they lasted me, I'm not kidding with you, like 7 years, 8 years. They've been,
Wow.
and it's finally time to replace them, and I'm kind of regretting or dreading having to go buy a bunch of those new shirts because they're like 20, $30 each. They're expensive,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
I
but I
found
mean,
some
I know what you
cheapies
mean
that
about
did
that.
really good. That Real Tree from Walmart
Tech?
does Real Tech, Real Tree, whatever. That works pretty good. And then I got another one. It was a no-namer, and it's done really good too. The spandexy seems to be the best because, man, it's hard to get your clothes on over that stuff if they're loose.
And surprisingly too, the spandexy or whatever that lycra, whatever it is, it it's only meant to be what's technically supposed to be like sweat wicking and then also supposed to help you in the heat. But I find that it keeps me warm in the winter too, even though that's not what it's supposed
Well,
to
that's
do.
what
I
I'm
love
wearing
it.
it for is the
I don't wear
winter.
it undershirt, I freeze. So,
So you're wearing that crap in the summer.
oh yeah, I wear mine. Mine are like they're the heat blocking whatever ones. They pull the
Holy
sweat away
crap.
from
See, over here it's freezing cold. I mean, it's like, I don't know, we're going to get up to 58, but hell, we were down to 17 degrees this weekend. So,
Yeah.
for us, it's freeze your ass off. So, I mean, that's the reason why I got it. I couldn't
Yeah, no,
imagine
I
wearing
wear
it in the summer.
pull the heat away. It pulls it away, and
But,
it
I
doesn't.
got I got one of the freaking Milwaukee hoodies with the 12 volt, and I was trying that out, and I had that heat gear stuff on, and it took forever for it to get the warmth to me. So I could see it probably blocks just as well as it keeps it in. So
Yeah, it does good.
yeah.
I like it. I'm a little different though, but yeah, I like it. I like that stuff.
See
But I
Rich
need to buy
down
more.
there? He goes, Chris, you can use my discount code, big picture.
Hey,
Laura.
Hey, I
that's
did
funny
use your
because
code
that was the
for.
first time I've ever used my own discount code. I was like, hey, I wonder if I can use my own discount code, and I did it in the video, and it worked. I was like, oh, okay.
You ever notice it don't work though for Amazon?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it never lets you
I've
do
never-
it. It's like, what the heck?
yeah. You can't. I remember researching that in the beginning. When I used to do the Amazon stuff a lot, was like, yeah, you can't, and they like block your domain, and then they pay attention to all your email addresses. Like they're really on it.
Yeah.
So,
It's like, well, wait a minute. How is my loyalty any different than anybody else's loyalty? Because I don't have to buy it from them. And half the time, they're not really cheaper. It's just convenient, which they
Amazon
just
is
renewed.
definitely not cheaper anymore. In the beginning, they were cheaper, but now they're convenient. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's usually you can find it cheaper. And to be honest with you, sometimes if you go to Walmart.com, you can get free shipping and cheaper than
yeah.
Amazon.
But see, I bought
Walmart-
my kid's sweeper on there, and they had it cheaper. And they said they had it, and I bought it.
In store.
And freaking 2 day or a day later, we canceled your order. We don't have any in stock. I called up, bitch, raised hell with them. I'm like, what is going on here? You said you had it in the freaking store. Ship it from one of the other stores. Throw it in a freaking box and ship it. Well, we don't have any more at all. I'm like,
can't
then
do
why
that.
is it I still go on there right now and it says it's available? Why don't you update your freaking website? So I wasn't very
I do have-
happy.
Point out that Joe Shearer in the chat said that he bets I wouldn't wear that shirt in the summertime in a humid climate, and that's absolutely correct. That, to be fair with everybody, we don't have humidity out here. Our summertime humidity is like 10 to 15%, sometimes lower than that. So we don't know what real cold is here in California, and we don't know what humidity is. We have 120 degree, 115 degree summers, but it's no humidity at all. So that's where those shirts wick the sweat away from you and help you. In the humid, I totally understand. So I wear all year long, I wear a long sleeve Dickies work shirt with a black undershirt
Yeah,
underneath.
you look like you're on safari.
Yeah, even in the summertime. And then I put my safari hat on and my headscarf on to keep the sun off my neck. So, but yeah, that would not work in the humid climates at all.
See, I've never been anywhere that had that low of humidity other than maybe wintertime, but never
Like,
when it's warm.
Now, you guys may experience this in the wintertime, but my skin is cracking and drying. My elbows are cracking, and we're not even running the heat yet. It's just cold. So for us, well, what we call
Yeah.
cold degrees.
Yeah, well,
so.
I got a humidifier, so I mean it's holding somewhere between 34 and 38% when it gets colder. 'Cause, it has window protect mode on it where it literally cuts back the humidity as it gets colder, which it's kind of reverse what you need, but keeps
I
your
used to
windows from
live
getting cold.
in my old house. We were higher in elevation, and we would get static. We would have the massive static electricity problems at our house because we had carpet everywhere too, and it was so dry, and it was be horrible. You touch everything, and it's like, God damn it, piss you off.
Where did Steve say his daughter was at over there in California?
Is it Riverside? Is that right?
Ain't that where
I'm
you're
in
at or real close to it?
I'm in Riverside. Yeah.
So so she's down there. So I had this idea. So when his friend Steve, that's like his BFF, when he ever goes out and visits his daughter, I told him that Rick should go along with him. They could fly out together, do their whatever they do, which probably don't want to know half the time. And then Rick could come find you and he could work with you for a day. And you guys would have lots of fun, I'm sure.
We've kind of talked about something like that
Yeah.
before. So.
Yeah, because I'd be kind of afraid to fly over there because it'd be so lonely, on the
And
plane.
Rick can't be lonely.
COVID and stuff. I'm sure that we could figure something out.
Yep.
See?
There
It'll
we
work
go.
out
It's just
good.
totally not a place that anybody wants to be with this COVID stuff going on right now because it's just everything's shut down, locked down.
Yeah, that would kind of suck. I mean, we're full bore. I mean, we don't have any. I mean, we got, they want you to wear the mask and,
Which, speaking of which, how many people did you see at church with masks on today?
I had more than normal.
I only saw less than 5,
Yeah.
but
Whatever. I don't wear it
mean-
no more because if they're not smart enough to wear it or, they're the ones that need to worry about it. And if they're not caring about it, I'm not going to care about it. So whatever. I don't wear it no more. Hell, I've already had it. Whatever.
You're
Well, for
such
me,
a
it wasn't
dense
no big deal.
population out here. It's so bad right now and it's spreading like crazy. And in 3 weeks, it's going to be through the roofs. Like we don't have any ICU capacity right now.
really?
Yeah, the ICU capacity is at 0. I heard
Wow.
I heard that 2 days ago. ICU capacity was at 0, and we haven't even. That was just from Thanksgiving. We haven't even gotten through the Christmas holidays. So just
Yep.
wait.
But you guys have
it's
been
crazy.
restricted for a long time, right? And yet it still rocketed up.
Yeah, well, but if you think about, I mean, yeah, you
Now,
know, it's.
but aren't you guys
it-
like one
none
of the
that stuff
most? You're like more
What's that?
restricted than other states, though. Like from what I hear.
Yeah, we've been restricted essentially since April. We've
Wow.
been in some sort of lockdown.
How's that recall going? I heard they're trying to impeach him and pull him out.
Oh, no. I'm talking on Rick's live stream right now. So.
That
Sorry,
loser
what'd
you
you
said
say?
you don't even like
She-
talking to?
she-
Why are you on there for?
She can peek in and say hi.
Hi, baby. How you doing, girl?
I escape and I don't tell people what I'm doing. So my wife will usually, I'm like, what are you doing? And
I'm just
on live.
talking to
Oh,
a
okay.
friend.
I kind of like, I'll be sitting, and that's something weird too. I don't know about, well, see, our house is such young kids and stuff. We're together 24/7. So if I disappear without telling anybody, everybody's like, where's dad? Where's dad? And they come searching for me. So
Nice. See, we ain't got nobody here no more. I mean, this technically was the room I did for my kid to move in so she could finish up school here, and she stayed here for like a few months and then moved out.
mhm.
Yeah, after I did the ceilings and all this crap. So yeah.
I'm thinking about redoing my room. I'm also thinking about moving to another room in my house, but it would be my garage room. The only problem with my garage room is there'd be potential for noise, and I don't know. Someone comes
Yeah.
home when I'm in a live stream. That's going to suck if you hear the damn garage door open. That- But-
Yeah, I mean that's pretty good. It looks like a fairly good sized room, but it might just be the camera angle.
No, dude. I mean, well, it's maybe like a 10 by 11 room or something.
Oh wow,
So,
it is small. So this one's pretty
Yeah,
good
it's-
size. I mean, it's 20. I think it's 26 feet long this way, and then depth wise, I think we're. It's every bit of probably 15 foot or more, at least.
Yeah.
Maybe more than that. I don't think.
Yeah,
Yeah, I do have a
it
tape
is-
measure.
This is a rather small room. I have a garage room that's been converted into a room that I would have to do some work, but it would quadruple the size of this room. So,
Yeah.
but again, yeah.
Really, Rick?
Hold on.
Seven.
Let me tell you right now. It's a guy thing.
Oh, look, he's got his. Let's see whose is bigger.
7 plus 6,
Would be
13. So it's 13 that way.
13 by 26.
7 plus. Are we measuring into the closet? 'Cause I
Yeah, let's
gotta-
go. Let's go to the door over here.
Look at his thing. It's like look.
Nice.
Well, into the closet, it's just under 14.
So there's 13 foot to my wheel.
Oh boy.
And then let's see, that's 7 plus another 3. So it's about 10 by, I'd say, 10 by 12 is probably a good
Yeah,
number.
you're
And then
pretty
my
close.
closet, couple
Yeah, it's
feet.
26, almost 27 feet the long way. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, we just basically took the carpet from the living room and put it down here because this was the original carpet, and then had them splice it, and then I put brand new upstairs. And then
Joe, you do not want to know. They had to see whose was bigger.
Mine's huge.
Rich says his bathroom is 16 by 22. Now that is a bathroom.
Hell yeah, you go in there and poop for days. You don't even need an exhaust fan. It's got stink for, all kinds of places.
Wow. So you were asking Chris if they were working on him getting rid of that, of who? The governor or
I
something?
think it was California that they was trying to get rid of that governor because they were pissed because everybody's tired of being locked down and shit. Maybe it was New York, but I'm pretty sure it was.
They've talked about all kinds of things, but realistically, they're not going to get rid of him. They've got like recall petitions. Ever since he came into office, there's been recall petitions, but they're not going to kick him out. Plus, who'd they replace him with? Like, it's all going to be the same stuff.
Just another evil. I mean, ours is supposedly a Republican, but he must be Democrat. And I mean, they've got little signs of him all over the place, and people have been putting him in the window
of him, like watching people.
Yeah.
Like he's watching to
looking
make
through the window at people and stuff because they wanted to keep your parties down under 5 people or 10 people or whatever. I mean, he's anti-gun. He was a prosecutor before. He was the DA, and he's just a worm. He's a little worm. So I don't know.
You know what? I have no business giving opinions on my governor because I could not do a better job. So I just keep my mouth shut about it.
Burn it to the ground, man.
Things that frustrate me and stuff.
Lock them
like,
all
I can't.
up. Lock them all up. It's all good. I don't know. I finally had some negative feedback from some of my political talk on one of my, and hell, it was like freaking from months ago. And the way he stated it, and I asked him, I said, "You don't make sense. You're sounding like you're mad because I went this way, but it sounds like you're the same direction as me. So it don't make no sense." He never responded. So it's like, whatever. I don't care. This isn't my full-time job.
Only from 3 people, but still it was enough to piss me off that I got pushback because I didn't.
The flag?
The 3 people complained because they didn't get a prize on when I did my giveaway. I had 3 people that literally complained to me because they didn't get something.
So there was 16 total, and you gave away 13?
No. There was just in comments, I'm saying.
Oh.
In the comments, there was people that emailed me saying that they thought everybody was going to get something. Everybody.
You didn't even say it was going to happen to begin with. They should be lucky they got what they got.
Exactly.
Holy crap. I mean, the analyzer, that thing was high dollar.
Yeah.
That's not how people are, though.
No, that's our generation, unfortunately.
About again, I shouldn't say this on the air because I've told this to my wife.
I'm small, dude. Nobody watches me. It's okay. I suck.
3 people a trophy, like a little T-ball trophy. Like I thought about sending the 3 people a T-ball trophy just to be nice.
If they complained, why not? I
thought about putting like a phrase on it or like runner up or something like that.
I didn't like you, but here's my trophy for you.
Yeah, it's a participation trophy.
Oh, geez. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm so sick of this whole trophy life that everybody has where everybody gets, it's got to be fair. And that's not how life works. So
it started long ago when my kids were young, and I never heard of it because my ex was like a baton cheer instructor type thing. So she dealt with kids all the time, and she was going to school to be a teacher. And that was when that crap started back in the end of the 90s. It was getting big then. And here's what the consequences of it is. So, unfortunately,
it just makes me laugh. I feel bad. In a way, I feel bad for those kind of people that are sad about that stuff. And it's not because I have compassion for the fact that they feel like they deserve it, but I feel bad that they live their life expecting to be handed everything like that. That's sad. It's just, and they're in for a world of hurt thinking they're going to get a trophy every time they do something in life.
Not everybody wins.
In the real world, I mean, when you're dealing with education and different stuff like that, they're pretty much everybody gets a trophy these days, but not in the real world. When you get out to the real world and you become an HVAC tech, you ain't getting a trophy, you're getting fired, so
or we could always talk about the boss versus the employees, since you're one of those people, how they're all jealous and stuff. And it's like, my feelings all along has been, there's nothing stopping you from going and getting your own company. If you really want it, don't bitch about it, go get it. Nobody's stopping you. If it's so damn easy, go do it, and it's like,
I remember being an employee, and I remember the gripes, and I can genuinely remember being one of those people that was pissed about the world because they think they deserved everything.
Yep.
But when you flip on the other side, and yes, don't get me wrong, there's times that you make really good money, but there's a lot of other stresses that come into it.
Yeah, when you can't
And
sleep at night because you have all these bills coming, whatever.
yeah, you
Yeah.
just, man,
I
it
think
is
the
what it is.
DJing, even though it's totally unrelated, I mean, I did pretty good. It was a hell of a side hustle for me, and I did it since I was 16. Taught me that, and it gave me like mad money. I mean, I could spend that money on anything I wanted. I mean, it was an extra $10,000 to $20,000 to blow on anything I wanted, and it was like, and almost everything could be claimed for the business. So it was like, it was almost tax free, and it's that kind of taught me that there's nobody holding you back. If it's so easy, go do it. And and just being the manager was enough to teach me that it's pretty hard to get new work. I thought, well, price would do it, and that doesn't do it. Because we were always slow here in February, March, and it was like I went to the realtors and said, hey, if you're selling a house, we'll do a service check for X amount of dollars, just to get in the door, and then we can put our sticker on it. Maybe we can get some repeat business, whatever. Didn't get nothing taken up on that. So just price doesn't do it. I seen firsthand. I mean, I tried hustling. While we had people taking days off, my job was to go out and see if I could find work, because I offered to be one of the guys that said, hey, I'll take my day off this week. No, I need you to go out and find work. So I was tasked with that. And I found out real quick that it's not easy. So,
Yeah. But yeah.
Yep.
It's,
it's just one of them things. But you see it in some of these, and I understand too. Some people aren't lucky to have good bosses. Some of them do get taken advantage of. Some of them do run their asses till they're ragged and then doesn't, give back to them. My boss is awesome. I mean, he shares it. I mean, he's a millionaire and he shares his money, and that's why nobody leaves. I mean, our guys, I think almost all the original employees from 30 some years ago, almost going on 40, are still freaking there. And,
yeah,
and
I've made lots of mistakes as a business owner. I've lost employees because of my mistakes. But two best employees that I ever have don't work for me anymore, and I regret everything. But I learned from those mistakes.
Yeah.
And I strive not to make those same mistakes again, of not paying attention to their needs, of getting too busy and working them too hard. I mean, I'm the same person in my videos as I am running a company. I make mistakes every day. So I just, best I can do is try. So.
Yeah, I've been running out of things to record lately because it's been like follow-up work or return with parts or things like that, or really easy calls.
Right now.
It's like they've been like so easy. I'm like, nobody's going to like to see this. And then I hold on to it and then I end up having to use it eventually. But like
it's the season of installs for me right now. So it's like I've got walk-in install after walk-in install after walk-in install. And it's like, okay, how many of those can I make? But I mean, I'll just put out what I can. And if you don't like it, it's cool. But I'm limited on my service calls right now. I'm not running very many calls because I'm trying to give my guys the calls, and or even I got to be careful about this too. But the calls that I'm running on are like ridiculously stupid callbacks and having to fix nightmares of service, and it's like I can't film that stuff.
No,
Yeah.
and I'll run into similar things because I mean, all I need is somebody to see that and be like, they'll be going back to the boss and saying, hey, he's making me look bad on TV, and then I'm out. That's the end of that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's why I'm very careful what I say and what I do, and that's why I always tell them, there's a reason why things seem a little weird, like something's off. It's because I'm leaving stories out that I'm not able to tell you because it'll just get me in trouble. So, yeah. That's just what it is. So,
and I got to be careful.
Yep, I understand. That's
I have
cool.
a small company and I can't complain too hard. So
Nope. I can follow that completely. Shoot, It's 10:38. Holy crap.
Yeah, I should probably bounce off anyways. Too,
Yeah,
so.
we probably should wrap it up because I mean that's not. We're almost an hour now, and we were on for
An hour and 4 minutes before
Yeah.
YouTube kicked us off.
Wow.
Yeah, we got
Guys are
poked. Well, when we first came on, somebody, because she didn't set it up right, didn't have her audio on for the first probably 4 or 5 minutes. So I asked
It
all my
wasn't
questions.
that long.
I'm sitting there, my lips are just going blah 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 blah, and nobody's freaking.
They do that
saying nothing.
anyways.
God gifted me with the gab or the gift of gab. So my bio dad talks just as bad as me. He's worse than me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he don't shut up. I mean, he called me and he's talking to me, but he's talking to somebody else on the phone at the same time. And I'm like, you need something? What do you want? It's like, what's going on here? And he's getting an argument with her and something. And he's talking to me at the same time. And hey, I wanted to know where I can get this at. And it's just like, dude, really? I'm like, where'd this come from? So yeah, but yeah, it's cool, man. I appreciate popping in here.
Right on. Well, thanks for
Yep.
having me. I'm gonna click out, and I will catch
Ooh,
you guys all next
hold
time.
on, we
Okay?
gotta get your outro music. No,
No,
other one.
wrong one, wrong one.
That one. There you go, Chris.
There you go.
There we go.
That's my 80s music right there. That's my jam right there. I wish I could make that my intro, but I'm just so used to that.
It
other
reminds me of
intro.
an 80s show or something like Karate
That's why
Kid
I
or
used
something.
it. I loved it. And it reminds me of Captain EO, which I don't know if you guys know that, but that was a Disneyland ride with Michael Jackson. And it wasn't a ride, it was a show, a stage show. And it reminds me of Captain EO and like everything the 80s.
Yeah, I kind of remember that.
The 80s were like the movies that I grew up on. So, all that
Same here.
stuff. And
Yeah,
Flight
'cause
of
you
the
two are the same
Navigator,
age.
shit movie, and like it reminds me of all that stuff. So
Kind of reminds me of you remember the cat movie? The cat could talk. He had a little collar, and it was a Disney movie. And it was an
No.
alien cat came here, and
I don't know what the heck you're talking about. What did you watch, dude?
I don't know. It was a freaking Disney movie.
I've never heard of this. I'm gonna have to look it up. 80s
Yeah.
cat movie.
Yeah, to look up Disney cat movie with a collar that allows the cat to talk, and but it looked like a regular cat. I was I remember crying like 2 days after it was over because it was like the cat was never coming back again because the movie was over, and we didn't have VCRs and stuff at the time to play it back.
Yeah, you just reiterated a point that I want to make about all the Disney movies. It's really sad because most of the Disney movies in general, there's nothing original anymore. The new movies that come
No,
out.
they're
So you're
remaking
talking-
the same crap.
Agree.
You have a cat that had a talking collar. Well, that's the Dogs and Up.
Really?
The Dogs and
Oh,
Up
yeah.
collar that make talk. And it's like, that was a great movie, but it's like they take pieces from every movie and just remake them, or they just flat out remake the movies. And it's like, wow, they just cannot come up with original ideas these days.
I searched it once before, and it was kind of like, I'm sure it wouldn't mean as much to me now, 30 some years later or whatever. So,
You are pretty old.
well, it would probably be about 40 years later because, I've probably been 5 to 7, somewhere in that ballpark when it was going on. So, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways,
Yeah, John
all right,
McMaster
I'm out.
knows what I'm talking about. So, all right, man.
All right.
Like I said, I appreciate the pros, man. They work out awesome. Thank you.
Cool. Right on, man. All right.
All right, cool.
Bye-bye.
Catch you later, man.
Bye, Chris.
See ya.
That's funny. Mark said it's the cat from outer space.
Yep, maybe that was it. Yep. It's like a calico, I think, or something like that. Maybe it's yellowish. I think it was yellowish cat.
That was before my time, obviously.
You were just being hatched in that ballpark.
Chris and I are both probably being hatched.
Well, if you search it on your phone, you
that
probably
point in
can
time.
get the release date. Let's Ryan added another video. Let's go.
Yeah, it's quite funny. Like Chris and Joe and Adam and I are all like the same age. We were all born the same year.
Yeah, outer space.
And Rick's just old.
Whatever. Let's see. It's on Amazon. And let's click on that. Yep, that's it. That is it.
The cat from outer space.
Yep, that's it. It's
I
got
grew
4.5
up
stars.
Watching.
There's his collar right there, I'm telling you.
Never seen that before.
There.
Never seen it.
That stupid camera won't quit. There it is. Got it. So, yeah, that was so cool. Because let's see if it tells us.
Wild West since he wants to go back to the 60s.
1 hour and 44 minutes. Walt Disney Pictures. Release date, my ass. It was 2004. It was a hell of a lot longer than that ago. That must be a remake. It was done way before that. Well, you know what it was. Disney didn't used to release their videos. They would bring them out in theaters and hold on to them and never release them.
So, Hambone, you will appreciate this. I grew up watching G.I. Joe, Thundercats, and She-Ra, Princess of Power.
I had Smurfs.
I watched Smurfs too.
Yeah, well, they were on forever.
Well,
so.
yeah, exactly. That's why. And Fraggle Rock was on when I was little.
See, that's stuff my sister watched.
Well, yeah, because she's only a year older than me.
Yeah.
Because you're old.
The Cat from Outer Space is a 1978 American science fiction film.
That's what Mark said, 1978. So, yeah, I wasn't even born yet.
I was 3 when it was released. So, see, I told you about 5. Somewhere at ballpark. And to think that they did a pretty good job for being 1978. I mean, it's not like they had like crap loads of cool technology back then and stuff, but yeah. Wildness, just wildness.
That's too funny.
Weird. But like I said, guys, if you want to check out, search for on Facebook for HVAC Survival and request the group or what have you, go ahead and do that. I haven't said nothing on any of the videos. See if you find it, and if so, request it, and then it should come in there. What are you doing? You're typing stuff. Don't forget to thump the thumb button there,
I'm
too.
talking to my friends. Hambone said he sent us some 80s commercials. He sent a really nice email to you, by the way.
He did.
Hambone did. Yeah, it's really nice. Well, I'll have to look at that later.
You like searching through my email?
No, he told us in the chat earlier that he sent an email, so I looked at
Oh.
your phone.
That's always what's cool, because like come back after like not being around, and
So, Susie, you were born in 76. So, Susie's
you're
just
younger than me.
a year younger. No. A year.
Depends on what
yeah.
month.
I was thinking you were 77, but you were 75. That's right.
75, May 21st, 1975. Social Security number 443-665. Mother's maiden name is Bourbon.
So Paul has a question about coil cleaners. He recently used a new Calgon Tri-Power HD. How does the Viper compare? Do you ever use Viper cleaners?
No. It seems like they send their stuff to everybody but me. So
Someone's a little salty.
new Calgon's what we buy. It's what they provide
So that's
me.
what you use.
Yeah. I mean, I've got, what all I do have? I got some refrigeration technologies. I mean, the Big Blue's one thing, and the Nylog. Those are the only two items I think we got at our shop. So, yeah. What year are you born, residential? I think you're probably a couple years older than me. I ain't sure. We're all getting old. Yeah, I think that group-wise, today's picks, pack out, $100. Sells for $129 from Home Depot. Yeah. And there's a 2-amp battery. So yeah. But
Did you talk about your hoodie that you bought? Did you tell them about that yet? What your thoughts were on it?
I bought an extra large Milwaukee hoodie, heated, and I think I need to go back and get the large. That way it's a little tighter on me. That way it touches my skin a little better. And I'm gonna wear that under my main company jacket and then I think I'll have to leave off the thermal stuff because the thermal stuff blocked the heat just as well as it tries to hold it in. But I'm gonna have to get some bigger batteries because it came with a 1.5 amp and that ain't crap. And then my 2 and 3s, I kind of use on my drills. So, and then if you use a big battery, I'm not happy with the way they put the battery holder in there. It's kind of in the back left corner of your waist area, and that's kind of a cruddy spot for it. My Bosch jacket put it up in the front, and that was a lot smarter. So, 1964. So you're 11 years older than me. Yep. Cool. So.
He said, "Do not put it in the dryer."
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that the washing machine will do it. It causes it to like move the heater elements around. I didn't know if maybe if you put like a pillow inside of it or something to kind of keep it stretched out, if that would do. That's the only thing kind of sucks. So, detecting Arizona, you're only 23. Wow, I'm getting old. That's what's crazy. I remember I was 19 when I started, and so I remember everybody being in their late 30s and early 40s when I started, and now they're retiring. So didn't like the hoodie. It was real short and baggy. Yeah.
You complained that you didn't like the
battery's
placement
hanging.
of the battery. Yeah.
The battery's hanging out the back end underneath my work jacket, and I don't like that. So I'm going to go back and hopefully they'll swap it out. I mean, I've bought over $1,000 worth of crap from these people, so they shouldn't give me no crap. I'm going to get it all cleaned up, and I only wore it like underneath the jacket for like 2 days or whatever. What else we got there? Other than that, seems to hold up well. Yeah, I mean, thickness-wise, it seems like it's fine. I mean, I've been wearing my Carhartt before that, and it did good. New Calgon, acidic in nature, Viper's not. If you don't, the acidic, I mean, you can go with the yellow. I'll use the yellow on degreasing for like condensers inside the building. And then I switched to the blue. The blue's not that bad. I mean, it'll take the grease out of your fingers and make them get cracked and store dirt in them. But back in the day, I used to use the pink stuff, and that stuff was wicked. But there's really no reason for that stuff. Heck, I've gotten away with using the, thank you, Damien. I appreciate that.
No, thank you.
The yellow does pretty good too. It just, I don't know. I work the water through it really good. So
Now, Paul Rose, he said that he saw your solder weld shirt.
Yep.
and asked if you got that from a distributor or online. He got that in a care package from Solderweld.
I got a hold of Solderweld, and they sent me a hat, some stickers, and a little sampler pack of all the different stuff. And I did a video. I was practicing with the aluminum, and then I had a call, and I got the owner's information and talked to him directly. I found out what I was doing wrong, which is really weird. When you're doing the soldering on the aluminum, you know how normally you want to heat your base metal and then pull it into the joint. You don't do that with the true aluminum one. You actually put the heat and pinch it right onto it, and you literally melt the freaking rod right into it. And I was able to, because I asked him, I said, can I do vertical up? Can I do upside down? All this crap. And he said, yeah. So I literally took a piece of aluminum tubing from a piece of train coil, which was that coil that I changed this summer on the video. And I took one piece of that, drilled a hole in it, stuck a piece of copper into it, and I used their one that's made for copper and aluminum. And that stuff is wicked awesome. And that just was like unbelievable. That made it awesome. And I was able to build a shoulder on it. Then I did aluminum. I punched holes in it. I even flipped it upside down, put it in the vise, and brazed it in upside down. And it turned out pretty dang good. But the video kind of looks like crap. I was using my phone and tripod, and just the background, the lighting, everything kind of sucked. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to do this. I want to make a better video, and I'll probably use my Sony camera that you guys are watching me on now. Which, look at that. We're kind of stuttering a little bit. I wonder if my shutter speed is off a little bit.
There's JD. Where you been all night, bud?
Yeah, Darth, I started in 95. That's cool.
That's Susie.
Darth is?
Yeah, that's Susie.
Oh, okay. I thought she ran underneath her normal name. Did she change it?
She's been Darth Schrader for a while now.
Oh.
You just haven't been paying attention, I guess.
It's Darth, not Dark.
I said Darth. Oh, happy birthday, JD.
Must be nice to be able to wear a t-shirt outside.
Hey.
What? Oh.
This is...
Yeah, we can do a happy birthday for you. Hold on a minute.
Here you go, JD.
This is just for you.
Happy friggin' birthday.
All for you,
birthday.
ma'am. Happy birthday.
Yeah, so he got the rods from Solderweld. They sent like a nice care package with the little, it was like what, an HVAC?
It was in an orange container about yay big around.
And it was like the HVAC one or something?
Yeah, and it's got like 4 rods in it, the longer ones, which, you know, the little kit they sell is chopped in half, so they got multiples. And basically he said he'd send me more if I needed it. And I want to try to make a decent video on it or what have you, but it's good to know that if I get in a situation where I have to fix it, I'll be able to do it. And it does take some practice. So the first few that I did kind of look like crap, but it held it. I mean, the what's really crazy is the one that's good for copper and I think it's cop. What do they call that? Cop something. I forget. That one that does copper and aluminum, it's a little lesser on the strength side, but it's still like more than enough to handle anything we do. And that one was like, oh man, it was unbelievable how beautiful it did. It was like crazy. What do we got there? Rich is, you see what he said there?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that's some craziness. So
Because he said I was a baby, and I said I have a body of a 90-year-old.
yeah, she
And
does.
that was his response.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yep. I got me a girl that's 8 years younger, but she's got the body of an 80-year-old because she's always in pain.
Mm-hmm. And other issues.
Yep. And a lot of other issues. So, but yeah. All right. Well, I think we should probably wrap this turd up and flush it. So I appreciate everyone coming in.
You're probably going to get a bill now from that plumber guy because you just said flushing a turd. Because you know he always says, if you don't get flushed, see you on the next one if you don't get flushed.
Yeah. Well, I'm not a turd herder, so
I know you're not.
it's not me. He don't do it like I just did it, and I just pulled it out of my butt, so it worked out good. It was non-copyrighted at the time, but it is
Really?
now. True. Yep.
Arctic Mike said your fabrication work shows great skill.
You must be talking about Rich, not me.
Yeah. Rich does good work.
Very, 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 very nice stuff. Very nice stuff. So, but yeah, guys, I appreciate you coming in here. If you want to smack the thumb on both videos since they kind of got screwed up and split in half, kind of sucks.
And if you want to see me toot the flute, go to our first live stream. it's like the very opening thing is
It's a Christmas song.
it's a Christmas thing. So if you want to see that, oh, HVAC Texas. I haven't seen your name in here
Or
before.
if you want
either,
to
so
email
hello.
us directly, I can give you a link to our church's website, and you can watch all the freaking stuff she does. If they got her in there, because I run sound for house, so it's different than what the production is. So somebody else runs that. So sometimes you can hear it, sometimes you can't. Just depends on how things are set up on that board. So we got 2 different ones, but yeah. If you would smack those buttons and stuff, check out the Facebook page if you guys want to hop on that thing. That'd be cool. I want to try to make that run too, and then I'll see if I can get another video out there. Thanks, JD. Appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Oh, JD.
I think he gave me the I'm a #1 guy there.
He always does. That's his
Oh,
thing. Remember?
Thank you. Appreciate that.
You know, you're thirsty. You're thirsty.
All right.
Remember? You should just pretend.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Here we go. Here
there
we
you
go.
go.
Here we go. Here we go. We can do
Wait
this.
for it. Wait for it. Have a great day.
I like that better. It works out better.
Does it?
Yeah, I don't have to wash it now.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Well, it ain't been washed since I last drank out of it. Who knows how
Well,
many
I
times.
hope you enjoy your birthday, JD. And I guess Hambone's birthday is next Sunday, so we'll have to see if he's on or not next Sunday.
Yeah, I love the Infinity stuff too, man. Honeywell 9000, yeah, that's good stuff too. I like that. I've been thinking about.
You mean ma'am? That's Darth.
My bad. My bad. Yep.
It's Susie.
Yep. So
So yeah, Rich wants us to email him the link so we can do that.
email us. It's easier. And then we'll just reply to you. HVACsurvival@gmail.com. And we'll send that to you. Don't want to give out our discreet location because, we're in that reconnaissance hidden.
I got Rich's email. I can email
Oh,
it
okay.
to him.
Well, it's good to know you guys are talking. Cool. So, anyhow, other than that, I think that's it, guys. I appreciate everyone coming in.
Thanks
We'll wrap
for
this thing
coming.
up, and we'll see you guys on.
Oh. Hold on. HVAC wants to know how to join. Just look up HVAC.
I think you just request membership.
Yeah, HVACR Survival on Facebook, and his thing should come up, and you should probably just need to request to join.
Yeah.
Just like
It'll
you do
ask-
any other group.
I put 2 basic questions in there, and I want to get a little more. Thank
thanks.
you.
Thanks
Appreciate
for
that, man.
checking.
So yeah, just request it, and I have to approve it. I'm going to try to keep the riffraff out because we got a good group here, and I'm not perfect, and I'll never claim to be perfect.
You guys are good people, though.
Yeah, we got good people here, and that's what I like. If that's all the bigger I get to have good people, I'm okay with that. So
I got you, Rich. I'll send it to you.
Yep. So I'm trying to keep that out because I don't need the pricks like we have over in a couple other ones that I don't like. Just.
Oh, you are not JD. You are not riffraff.
Yeah. Well, it's all right. As long as you're my kind of riffraff, it's all right. We'll be all right with that. So yeah.
Okay, we're really gonna go this time.
Yeah, we're really gonna go this time.
I'm tired. I'm gonna turn into a pumpkin.
Hey, you still got things to do yet?
Nope,
Yep.
not gonna do it.
It's Sunday.
All right.
All right.
Bye. See you next time.
Later.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thanks now. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
I want to see motion, movement. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay?
Bye-bye.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Thanks now. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
I want to see motion, movement. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay?
Bye-bye.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.
We're done. Finito. See the door, use it.
Prescription eyewear.
Okay, I think we ought to move on because this is getting just a little bit weird.
I need to go poopies.